Yo, this is the Unexpected Wonder back with another One Piece review, sort of. Hey, to all you One Piece fans, lovers, and addicts, I'm a One Piece addict myself. And if you like me and you can't get enough of reviews and the insights of others who are knowledgeable in One Piece lore, you can check out my first One Piece review was over the entirety of the East Blue Saga, and you can also check out my One Piece review of who I view was the least improved Straw Hat to the most improved Straw Hat post time skip. Alright, let me get into this one. This is a video I'm very excited about, and I've been talking about it a lot through different One Piece related videos when you talk about the New World, and especially on Forever World. Shout out to Forever World, arguably the best reviewer on YouTube. That's why he gets so many subscribers and so many views, so many likes. The man does work. He knows his stuff. He does his homework. Forever World and Mr. Forever World, two amazing pages. Check them out anytime. Alright, let me start off with, I am uberly stoked about what's about to go down in the New World, namely with Luffy not only challenging but declaring that he will defeat all the Yonko. That's right, each of the 4 emperors. Okay, for those who are confused and ain't into the lore, the Yonko are the 4 emperors, and they each control a large portion of the New World. What happened when Whitebeard got defeated, why that got killed, why that was so big, was because it threw the whole New World into chaos. And coming up with my first great expectation with the Yonko, and what I keep calling each war is going to be epic, I'm calling Epic War, is the Epic War between the Big Mom Pirates and the Straw Hat Pirates. Okay, this stuff, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be huge. And for those who are confused, who aren't really that far into the anime or manga, or don't pay attention to detail, Luffy's beef with the Big Mom Pirates is personal. Alright, so once Luffy and the rest of Straw Hats defeated Horty Jones and the rest of the New Fisherman Pirates on Fishman Island, they got a huge party thrown at them with I believe it was at the palace and all that. And Fishman Island gave away all this candy and blah blah blah. Anyway, Big Mom, she's huge, literally, in both in her influence in the big world as being one of the Yonko. Big Mom requires of Fishman Island to produce, I believe it's 10 tons of candy each month. Now, with all the candy gone, she sent 2 representatives and they found out it's gone. She's pissed. I mean, she's threatening not only just to take away her protection, but to destroy Fishman Island. And so, Luffy gets on the snail phone and is like, yo, I ate it. He's challenging her. Okay, and she's like, nah. But he's like, look, yo, it's my bad, my crew, we screwed up, and you can have all our treasure, which they end up getting given. Now, the beautiful thing about that move from Luffy is it took away attention from the Fishman Island, so that was saved. But now it's a declared all-out war between him and Big Mom, okay? And some of the crew freaked out when they found out, and Big Mom's like, it sparked her attention. She's like, I'm waiting for you. So you know it's going to be huge. And what I'm loving about that, which I haven't said in these other talks I, said, comment, whatever, is I believe at that point, Jinbei is going to come out of nowhere and show up, and he's going to play a big part in that confrontation. So Jinbei's going to finally join the crew, which he says he's got some things to take care of. He's going to finally join the Straw Hats. And I believe he might be the helmsman, which they actually need because it's between Usopp, Sanji, Nami, and Frankie. Frankie's been a lot now, but they need a helmsman, and Jinbei would be a huge addition to them, helping Luffy become the Pirate King and being able to take on the world government. Now, the next up is this continued hint at with Kaido. Now, Kaido, we don't know pretty much anything about him. We really don't. I mean, even if you update it with the manga, I'm not a huge manga reader, but I check out the One Piece wiki. Oh, amazing. If you want, now I do give you spoilers, but if you want in-depth stuff, check out the One Piece wiki. Okay. Now, Kaido hasn't been seen, nothing about him, and we don't know what he's capable of. So I'm really stoked about that. I finally want to know what Kaido is capable of. But this war between Kaido and Doflamingo, alright, and my thing is probably going to be, I'm not sure Luffy's actually going to fight Doflamingo. Maybe it's Law. Now, for those unaware, at Punk Hazard, Luffy makes an alliance with Trafalgar Law, which is just badass all written over. And he's going to need Law. And Law, so far, is still a Shichibukai, one of the royal warlords of the sea. You know, the pirates that work with the government, sort of. Don't know how much longer, especially now that he is a declared ally of Luffy. You know, we knew Law was going to play big, especially considering the fact that he saved Luffy's life. So that's just going to be so. So I'm really with that. I'm waiting to see what Kaido is capable of. Next in importance, obviously Blackbeard. Obviously Blackbeard. Now there's been a lot of talk what's going to happen. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with Blackbeard when Luffy faces off with him. Shanks might come into play. I don't know. I really don't know. I just think Luffy it's going to be epic when the Blackbeard pirates face off with the Straw Hat pirates. Anything could go down. Anything could literally go down. I hope it's going to be on some deserted island because it's going to be raw. Okay. Woo! I can imagine Roronoa Zoro versus the dude from Impel Down that they recruited. I mean, they've recruited some of the worst criminals of all time. I believe the Straw Hats are probably going to have to upgrade their crew. I'm hoping with at least, if not the old samurai, I'm hoping that at least the his son, you know, who they rescued from Punk Hazard, at least joins the crew. It's going to be intense, and this is a real grudge match because I can't think of anybody who Luffy actually hates. For those who don't know, you know, I hate to be a spoiler, but you should know by this point. Blackbeard is the cause of the Marineford War. Okay, he was the reason Ace got locked up. He's the reason, you know, Ace was the reason Whitebeard and the 40 allies, I believe it was 40, came and attacked Marineford. You know, Luffy went to save Ace, so it was big time, and the whole world got shook up because of Blackbeard. And Blackbeard cheated the Chichibukai position. He just used that in order to be able to get into Impel Down and then be able to become a Yonko. Blackbeard is despisable, but I kind of love him. He's a lovable. You hate him, but you love him. He's a hate-love villain because he is intelligent. He believes in fate a lot, and he's just badass, really. I mean, he's not that strong pre-time skip, but he's probably gotten a lot stronger, and somehow he's able to get other devil fruits, as was shown on Marineford, and they said he's got some more. He's been devil fruit hunting, so I'm wondering how Luffy's gonna be able to take him on. Alright, but by that point I'm expecting Luffy to have really strong Haki. Okay, I'm expecting that Haki to be beast mode. Alright, and we know Blackbeard's gonna lose because Whitebeard said he is not the carrier of the will of D, and if you don't know what it is, you need to check it out. Alright, with the last obviously of the Yonko, Luffy can't wait for his meeting with Shanks, red hair Shanks. With that being said, Luffy declared that he would defeat all the Yonko. That includes the red hair pirates. That I'm believing that's gonna be the last, okay? The Straw Hat Pirates versus the Red Hat Pirates. Do y'all know what that means? Okay, do y'all really know what that means? That's huge. Huge stuff. That's enough. If he faced off no other than Yonko, the red hair pirates, you see how much Sengoku, the former fleet admiral, gave respect to Shanks. He feared Whitebeard, but it seems folks fear Shanks even more than Whitebeard. So it's like, even though Whitebeard was the strongest in all this, dude, how powerful is Shanks? We still haven't seen how powerful Shanks is. And I mean, them actually going up against each other, I'm seeing they're gonna battle, and Luffy's just going to, Shanks is going to see that Luffy is legit, and he is the future of the pirates. Okay, he's going to be the truly great pirate. And what I see is when Shanks pays homage to Luffy, that's when he becomes the Pirate King. After, especially if as I predict, he defeats all the rest of the Yonko at that point. Shanks is gonna be like, yeah, you're the man. You're above the Yonko. You've assembled such a phenomenal crew and whatnot. And he's gonna pay homage, which is just gonna be, I mean, once red hair Shanks pays homage to Luffy, it's over with. It's over with. I'm wondering what's going to happen with the hat, though. Even though he returns it, I'm thinking he's probably going to let Luffy keep it. Alright, with that being said, another part is Luffy, people are worrying about Luffy being able to defeat the government. Now, I'm going to get on to my more reasons in my next video, which is going to be One Piece Ultimate Alliance, of why. But my last expectation, well, I'm excited to finally Luffy to meet his dad, Monkey D. Dragon. He's the revolution. He's gonna be he's the leader of the revolutionary army. That's gonna be something special right there in of itself. But really, Luffy facing off against Eustass Captain Kidd. Now, their rivals, Kidd fought alongside Law and Monkey D. Luffy back on Sabo D before, Luffy and his crew were separated and all that. And so that's going to be an interesting reunited. But he said they were going to fight. So here's what I see is going to go down. And I'm going to talk more about this in my next video, as I said. But Captain Kidd, it's going to be interesting, and I believe X Drake is going to come something into play. But afterwards, I believe the initial meeting, I'm not sure if Law meets Kidd first. I'm not sure if Law will still be with Luffy in the Straw Hats, whether the Heart Pirates are still going to be there or they're going to be roaming. But when Luffy meets Kidd, it's going to be interesting, and I think they're going to battle. But when they find out about Drake, now I'm not sure if Drake's going to be Shichibukai. He probably is, and he's been up. His bounty's been upgraded, and he has his own personal thing against Kaido, which I'm not. I don't know if anybody's aware of really what that's all about. But I believe they will be fighting, and then Kidd, who is highly intelligent, along with Law and Luffy. Even though people say Luffy isn't intelligent, he's intelligent when it comes to stuff he needs to be. Kidd will see that Luffy's legit. Like Law sees. Law hasn't admitted it, but I believe Law knows that Luffy is the dude that's the leader of the next, of their age. Silver's Raleigh, the Dark King, has said it. Jinbei knows it. Boa Hancock knows it. Freaking Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk knows it. All of them know it. Shanks, I believe, even knows it. Everybody knows Luffy's the dude. So I think Kidd will be like, yo, this battle's pointless. And he will become an ally. Okay? So that's going to be epic. And like I said, I'm going to expound on the alliances in One Piece Ultimate Alliance and give you more of a breakdown of what I think will eventually happen. Especially, this is a counter to the people who say, the Straw Hats will be too weak to take over the government. And I'll also remind them what happened at Marineford. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and more gonna come. Peace.